Okay, I have a Vizio TV here that's dead. In my case, it's a VX32L, but other Vizio TVs, in fact, pretty much any TV, could have this problem. And the problem is, I think the power board has died because it won't turn on at all. There's no lights, no nothing. The Vizio logo doesn't come on. There's no glow at all from the flat panel. If you have some other problem, if you see any lights at all on your TV, then don't bother watching any more of this video because this won't help you. So the first thing to do, obviously, is to check your power cord. Shouldn't have to tell you this, right? And also, don't be trying to turn your TV on only with the remote. Try the power button on the side of the TV. Check to make sure that other things that are plugging into the outlet are lit up. You know, that's an easy way to save yourself a lot of trouble. Okay, so this really isn't that difficult. The tools you're going to need are a Phillips head screwdriver, a butter knife, and optionally a tester. You don't actually have to use the tester, but you can test the power fuse before replacing the whole board and maybe saving yourself some trouble. There are a total of 25 screws all the way around. They're all Phillips head screws. There's 3 different kinds of screws. I put them in little jars to keep them, you know, separated. Otherwise, I get confused. But there's 8 that hold the stand on, and then there's a total of 17 around the perimeter. They all come out pretty easily with a Phillips head screwdriver. And then once you've done that, I've already done that, you take a butter knife around the edges. You probably can't see this in the video, but basically it's like opening up any kind of plastic chassis. You just work your way around it and eventually it will just pop off. This has nothing to it but some plastic. And of course, once you get the plastic off, you see the guts of the TV. Okay, once you got the back cover off, you can see the power board right here in the middle. It's mounted to this metal chassis, which is pretty sturdy actually. This TV seems to be quite well built. That's probably why it weighs so darn much. Anyway, but probably should have said so before. This is where the power plugs in. Make sure you disconnect the power before you do any of this. That comes over here to the power board. You unplug that. Then there's 2 leads that go over to other circuitry. You unplug these. And then really at that point it's just a matter of removing the 4 screws that are in each corner. They're these little silver, again, Phillips head screwdriver or screws. And then you simply lift the power board out of the chassis. Now in here is a fuse, and if you can use your butter knife again and kind of pop this fuse out. And you can use your tester. I'm not really going to show you how to do this, but you set your tester up to do continuity. Connect one lead to here, one lead to here, and if you get any movement as though you were touching the leads together, then your fuse is fine. If you can't get anything, or if you don't get much movement on the needle, then it's possible that just replacing this fuse will solve your problem. Okay, so I tested the fuse on this, and it seemed fine. So I went ahead and ordered a new board. I got it on eBay for 25 bucks, including shipping. And it showed up in this, and as you can see, it's a perfect match. So hopefully this will solve our problem. I do have it upside down, but let's put it in place. Let's put this over here so we don't get them confused. I'm going to do that speeded up thing now while I put everything back together, and then we'll check it out, see if it works. One last thing I'm going to do before putting the cover back on is I'm going to tape this other fuse to the back of the chassis with some electrical tape. Who knows if I'll ever need it, but it just seems like a waste to throw away a perfectly good fuse. So now it's time to go ahead and just put the back cover back on. And it's pretty simple, snaps into place, and then it's just a matter of putting all the screws back in, which I'm going to skip through. Okay, don't you wish it was that fast? Well, I flipped the TV over. I plugged in the power cord to the back. I'm now plugging it into our wall outlet. So far so good. I'm going to hit the power button and we're going to see what happens. Hey, Vizio light comes on. This is actually the first time I did this, I swear. No signal. This is good. Power board solved the problem. 25 bucks instead of throwing away a bunch of parts into a landfill and going out and buying a new TV. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have success doing this as well. Thanks for watching.